in Manhattan. And I was driving towards the Lincoln Tunnel, and I had no choice. I had to stop because I had to get this for you guys. I had to show this to you. I had to. I had no choice. I had absolutely no choice. Look it right up on huh?
I'm not famous on YouTube.
Then you should use the car and make a channel.
And purple hair.
You should make a channel with the car.
Okay.
You know, I don't have to tell you. It's a beast.
I know.
It's fabulous.
No, I love it. I love it.
Tell me, the red key.
707.
7, yes, but question. I just bought it.
Oh, you just got it?
Last week, yeah. So just everything. Sometimes I have the 2 keys.
Okay.
I start the car.
If you get in the car and you have both keys,
it will go to the higher.
Goes to the red.
Yes.
Right to the red.
That's what happened last week because I said, oh, it sounds a little higher.
Yeah.
Like, cool.
Yeah, no, this is a fantastic car. Fantastic.
I won't be driving it to work though as a visiting nurse.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that either.
I love it in Pearl, you know, it came out.
Yeah, you too. No, it's beautiful. I saw it as soon as I came in. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna park next to him. So I can walk over there. Yeah, if you have a chance, you look at my channel.
Yeah, of course.
I put up a lot of videos of both cars and everything.
Yeah, I can ask you some questions. I can ask you questions over there. You remember the name?
Yes.
Big Truck. As soon as you start typing, it should come right up.
Big Truck,
okay.
I remember.
Elan, my name is Elan.
Elon. All right, Elon.
Okay.
Nice to see you.
What's
Yeah, go ahead. Join me. Big Truck Series, John.
John, you're
yeah.
John. Okay.
I'm looking right now, John.
Okay. You'll see it. It'll pop up. Another happy SRT customer. See, wherever I go, I just meet people. Cool people. So right now, I'm at the CADILLAC Truth or Dare event. I go to this pretty much every year. And we're gonna test drive some Cadillacs. Okay, great. Enjoy. I'm gonna test drive some Cadillacs. So I figured I'd park right next to him when I saw him in the yard. See, out here in New Jersey, you got more space. 85-mile-per-hour speed limits on the highway, so you can actually enjoy cars like that. You can't do shit in New York. Drive event track right here, as you can see. So you got the CT6, CTS. I'm walking over to the Truth or Dare event. I parked over there.
Okay.
So basically, it turns out I was walking across the test track. So they asked me when it comes time to leave, just walk either out the back or out the front. But I got to walk away from the track. So anyway, that's the XT5 right there that my mom got. Same exact color. Judging from these wheels, this is a luxury model too. You can basically tell exactly what it is based on the wheels. What's this? What the hell is this? A teleporter? Fucking Stargate? I don't know. Teleporting Cadillacs? Yeah, so anyway, CT6. Can't wait to get on one of those. Now, here's the thing. With the Truth or Dare event, if you watched my last video, and I'm going to do this video pretty much mostly in 4K. I might do a little bit of live, but the thing about it is, with these events, first they take you through the safety, they do acceleration, they show you the infrared night vision features of these cars and everything, and they basically, teach you how to use it if you do have it, or they try to basically get you to include it in your purchase. But at the very end, you get to test drive any car you want. And I think at a certain point, they even let you switch so that you could drive 2 different cars. So basically, I think what I'll do is I'll probably drive the newest Escalade that they have. Since they have Escalades and I've already driven the XT5 and I already know everything about the CTS and I already know everything about the ATS. So I think what I'll probably do is I'll probably pick the Escalade. I'll make it a little capsule review about the Escalade. So let me take a picture. Okay, I just took a quickie picture. They always put the V's out front. These are expensive as fuck. $100,000. These things really cost as much as a Trackhawk. Some nice colors there. CT6. XT5 and the Escalade. Yeah, I think I'll probably drive the Escalade. when we get to that point, I'll probably pick the Escalade because I did the ATS-V. I did an ATS-V, what was it called? The acceleration video already. Looks like somebody right here has, this must be theirs too. CTS-V test car. I'm not sure what these things are. This must be like some kind of radar door or something. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's about. Yeah. Yeah, I'll drive the new Escalade. Because there's really not that many other things to pick. I already did this CT6 hybrid, so I'll probably just pick the newest Escalade. This is a nice color scheme. I like that color. Like, I haven't seen anybody really paint their mirrors like that. That looks cool. I wouldn't pay you $100,000 for it, but it looks cool. I wouldn't. Why would I buy that for $100,000 when I'd get my ass kicked by a $70,000 Hellcat on lease for $699 a month? You know, you got to ask yourselves these questions. It's like, that's the economics of racing on the street. I gotta say, that color scheme looks good. What is that? IMSA Championship Edition. Oh, and they have a red. They have the red insides. That's nice. Oh, that's nice. In fact, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Like, if you had a Cadillac and you could get parts like that from GM, you could do this yourself. Oh shit, I gotta get away from this goddamn music before they copyright infringe me. See, that's why it always fucks up your videos if you can't like walk around and just like get background ambulance, because it always messes up your video. You gotta come right here to check in, and there's check-in computers everywhere, and let's see. Okay, so I gotta go check in, and then we can get the show on the road. And I'm glad I came. This is the new 2019 Cadillac XT4. Really, really happy to see this here. So, as I expect, the XT4 is obviously smaller than the XT5. And this one comes with a 2.0 turbo engine. So basically they justify giving you the smaller engine with having a smaller mass. Oh, power is not active. This one has nice wheels. And you know, Cadillac's already doing a great job selling these things. Let's see about this interior space. Goddamn thing's not open. Ooh. Power lumbar. Oh shit, this got massage seats. Oh shit, Cadillac doing that thing, boy. Oh, this is, it has to.
It's pre-production.
Oh, so you're not. Can I take a picture just to the info screen? We just got the XT5, man. This, wow. Are they gonna make the XT5 like this?
That's to be determined more than likely.
Oh man, I like that. And then they got massage seats right there. Holy crap.
Yeah, so the XT4 is gonna have massage seats, as you know, whereas the
heads-up display.
Heads-up display, definitely.
All right.
Yeah, the rotary knob's new. The buttons are new. The phone charger is different. They have it where you can adjust the height of it. To
This is about the same size as SRX was, right?
No, it's bigger. The XT5 are the same
No,
class.
no. The XT5 is bigger inside. What did they do? Raise the roof or something?
So the XT5 had the 3-row, so it was longer, then it shrunk down to about the smaller. This is 1 inch shorter than in length than the SRX.
Oh wow.
So this is 7 inches shorter in length than the XT5.
Everybody who gets in that XT5 we just got, they swear it's big. A lot, and I sit more comfortably in it. I think, I don't know what they did in there, but it's a lot bigger.
There's more interior space in the XT5. That's the way you designed it.
Oh yeah, that looks great. Yeah, I think she'll be happy with the XT5 though, because you know every now and then she carpools, and they go on like what is it called, you know, vacations or whatever.
Okay.
So yeah, she'll probably like that XT5. What's the price? Now this looks like a premium model. What's the price on this?
Base price of the XT4 is $35. This one starts off at $40 and top out mid-50s.
Mid-50s. Yeah, because the XT5 we got was a luxury one, and that was about 53, so that was about the same as that SRX. Pretty much, it was like no, the SRX was about 52, 51.
Yeah, that topped out at 50s, but the XT5 tops out at 60. They have a different package and a new, it's a platinum package. Can't even get on other cars except for the XTS.
Oh, and they changed the shifter too.
Yeah, so like the electronic shifter.
Is it still mono? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, she's trying to get used to that.
Yeah, it's definitely different.
Is that a, you can write on that black pad?
No writing, no. So that's like, it's just a rotary knob. So there's no like finger input there. It's just all.
No, this looks hot. I like
It's
this.
nice, man. Wow. We're excited. We think it's gonna, do really well.
Wow.
The crossover segment is, amazing, and the XT5 is our best-selling car in the lineup.
Wow.
If you would like to, you can just scan your wristband right here, and it'll send you information on the car.
I like real life pictures because I get to angles that they don't show you. Like there's certain things that there's certain things that you key in on that they're not, that they don't specifically, they're not focused on,
Gotcha.
No, but I like it. I don't know. I didn't get a chance to sit in it, but I'm guessing it's about the same size as that, either that SRX or that XT5.
It's smaller inside.
It's smaller than
Definitely
XT5, right?
Yeah, definitely smaller. Mm-hmm. It's gonna have like the best second row room in class, but overall it's gonna be a smaller interior than the XT5.
Soda. I'm going back out right now. We're going to the street drive. Let's get to that street drive. They got the blue ATS over there. Hopefully I'm in time. Oh yeah, I don't think they moved yet. So I'll be driving the Escalade this time around. Escalades still seem to be selling well. For a $90,000 truck, they seem to be selling pretty well. If I have time, maybe I'll also drive like the XTS, I think. That XT4 is pretty damn cool. Looks better inside.
Jonathan?
Yes. This is the Escalade, just like that one. I think that's like the ESV or something. Very big, very, very big. Huge, McLarge huge. This Cadillac Escalade and Lincoln Navigator are what people expect out of an American car. Big, huge. Now I don't know how fast it is just yet, but big and huge, definitely huge. The huger, and the better. So Cadillac, I have to say, they've got pretty strong air conditioning units. They've got pretty strong interior builds. They're still using this old ass Q system right here. This is my Mophie. Still got the old Q system, but I guess they're gonna get rid of that and they're gonna put better equipment in soon. But digital display, as you can see, I can take my glasses off. They got this wireless charging pad right here. The one thing that annoys me is these goddamn huge center fucking things, these huge center transmission tunnels. And I guess as they move over to all that electronic shift, well, first of all, the shifter's up here, so it actually doesn't make any sense for this thing to be this ridiculously big. But my guess is they did that specifically so that they didn't have to put like armlets right here. And there you go, the moonroof. And everything looks really good. And this is my test drive associate. Okay, so.
Yeah, that way you can get your massage seat.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna drive the ESV instead because this one has all the features. It's got the massage seats too. Okay, so this is the caramel interior or tan?
Yeah, the tan. And it's that black like flat button.
I see
Once you
it.
get in, that's it.
The ESV. I never took a close look at one of these before. Oh, so you got the televisions. You know, these are huge. Yeah.
Pretty nice, huh?
All right.
How they've come up with some kind of ways to try to keep everyone alert and facing forward. And I drove one of the CT6s for about 6,000 miles last fall. And I tell you what, that system, I used it, you know, longer road trips because I was going to the different dealerships training. And
then, you know, it's funny, I drove it and I saw that mirror. Yeah, and I used that mirror on that CT6. And it didn't give me the headache right away, but it took this one kind of got to me right away. It was weird. Yeah.
Yeah, they're great cars.
No, the car is awesome,
really
and that technology is kind of cool. It's like, but I don't think it doesn't just work very well in just standard practice. I don't know what it is.
The rear view camera?
Yeah, it really gave me the headache, just like virtual reality. It really did, like when you use a HTC Vive.
Oh yeah.
If you've ever used like a Vive or Oculus Rift.
Yep.
Yeah, that really got to me.
Fully submersed a couple times. I'm actually an avatar in a virtual reality. I did like a driving demo thing for a company. We'll go left at the next light. Okay. But that stuff too, and they tell you that a lot of times it'll give you lucid dreams.
Really?
If you do it for too long.
Ridge right here? Okay, I'll just wait. I'll just wait for the stoplight.
Yeah, a lot of times they warn you, like if you're doing the virtual reality, like fully immersed, where you do everything,
mind.
that you know that it's not real, but your mind has a hard time processing it. So therefore,
I think the real problem is you're sitting still, and because you're sitting still, your brain wants to believe that it's actually moving. If you're moving.
Well, I'm talking about the one where you can actually walk around and move and stuff. So the
which Omni VR?
We did it through the Vive headset. You can do it through Vive and Oculus too. They have we'll turn around here. They have fully submersive units now that can completely put you in. And Google's put out a bunch of different platforms.
If you look up the Omni VR, they have a virtual reality it's like a treadmill that straps you in.
Okay. And
you basically have to put on a special pair of sneakers, and you strap in like a harness. It straps you in like a harness. Oh, these are some nice Cadillacs. Yeah. But straps you in like a harness, and you have these special sneakers that don't have much friction, and you can run or walk, and your body is fully immersed because you got the headset on. They give you either controllers or they give you like a rifle or something. You should look it up. It's actually pretty cool. I think it only costs like maybe like $3,000 or something like that. But eventually, if they get it cheaper, it'll be more fun. Because like one of the things I do is I actually develop virtual reality games. Okay. And I use Unity on the MacBook Pro. And I just bought a really powerful Alienware system, basically really powerful with like the Core i9. Everything was expensive. Make a right?
Yeah. Well, it'll be straight. Kind of
straight and to the right. Okay.
To the right,
yeah, but we build games, we test games. It's just like a hobby.
Fun.
Yeah.
That's I used to work in radio for a little while, and one of our engineers, he actually went on to develop. Did you see the DJ technology that's all hand controlled? That Will.i.am from the Black Eyed Peas.
I did not.
He built all of that for Will.i.am from the Black Eyed Peas, and he's building VR. So that's who I kind of partnered up with on a couple of the things. But the driving VRs, have you ever done any of those?
I've done driving and I've done flying. Like I fly in real life recreationally.
Oh, fun.
Flying in real life is actually not as fun as flying in VR.
VR?
Yeah, because in real life you got too many rules.
Well, I was joking. I was like, man, I love these fully submersive. And I mean, they set up like a whole, like almost like IndyCar type setup. And you got in, and I mean, it was you were in it. So you had the brakes, the gas, you were in there. Fully submersed, your headset on, and it was, you got to pick whatever track. So it was like the real tracks from all over the world you could pick from, and it was fantastic. It was so real. And that's what I was talking about, the lucid dreams. I had some weird dreams for a couple days afterwards.
I've noticed some video games that they've made now. Some video games they do give you very strange dreams now.
Yes.
And stay in the middle?
Yeah,
or
you're perfect right in this thing.
Okay.
Just this one exits only.
Okay.
So, yeah. The VRs and AR stuff, man, that they're coming out with, it's crazy.
Yeah. Augmented reality, I think, will ultimately be better because it's easier to implement heads-up displays on, I think it's just easier to do. This, like, for instance, this heads-up display right here is technically augmented reality, technically. It's just easier because it doesn't take away your stereo vision.
Got it.
And get in the right?
Yep.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah, because most people, they don't want to give up their vision or hearing. They really don't. Because they want to know what's going on around them. Now, if you're in like an airplane or you're in a bus and you're prone, then, you know, you're not moving around, so it's easier to sit still and just have we'll just stare at a screen, you know.
We'll stick to the right lane here. Well, kind of like you were saying with the augmented, it's easier. I mean, because you can pull that up on your phone, and they have the little even like the little cardboard ones now.
It's easier for your brain to interpret, I think.
Yeah, and you know, it's at least it's 360, but you know, you're like you said, you still got your ears free for the most part, unless you decide you want headphones on. But it's very easy to. I feel like a lot of car brands and companies are doing it for events now too, because it's easy, you know, to pack up and use as well.
Super Cruise in the CT6. CT6 Super Cruise. I'm gonna put my Mophie down. Okay, I'm getting so much work done here for YouTube. My YouTube is popping. I'm just putting up videos left and right. I don't have time for that GoPro shit. But yeah, these cars are slamming. These cars are cool, man. They got it all in these things. Let's get that AC up. Let's get that AC going. So we got that auto, cool my butt. Let's get that massage seat. Where's that massage? Oh, this one doesn't have it. I'm a little disappointed. All of them should have it. Let's get it going. Okay, so we got the navigation. All right, let's do this. It's a dark interior, so it's not as nice as the lighter interior. But once again, you know, I have to give credit where credit's due. Cadillac has some big cars, man. Like, I'm sitting in this thing very comfortable. If I wanted to buy a used Cadillac, or if I wanted to buy a car, like, I'd probably either pick this or the LaCrosse, because if I just wanted a regular car just to drive as a car and nothing special, like, you could get one of these and it doesn't cost you an arm and a leg, but leases are pretty fair too. This has got Super Cruise, so we're gonna Super Cruise it.
So kind of like we were talking with the adaptive cruise, in order to use Super Cruise, adaptive cruise has to be on, which on the CT6, unless you physically turn it off, and you'll see kind of over here on the left-hand side, unless you physically turn it off, it stays on. So you'll notice once we turn it back on, you kind of have that line going across, as well as your gap distance. So you now have the ability to pick the gap distance you want, which is this button right here.
Gotcha.
Super Cruise, so why I just put it in sport mode. Sport mode's gonna pop up this green checkered flag. When Super Cruise is available, a little gray steering wheel is gonna appear right below that flag. So the first time when people are trying it out, I just like to do that so they kind of have an area to look exactly to know where it's gonna be. Once that gray steering wheel pops up, that means it's available for you to use, and it's just as simple as pushing this middle button right there. Once you push that middle button, the light bar is going to turn green, the steering wheel will turn green, as well as your speed and your gap distance. All that goes green. Green means you can let go.
Okay. We brake.
Yes.
Because of the adaptive cruise control.
I tell everyone though, obviously, with your facial recognition and everything.
Wow, this thing's driving itself.
Yeah. So you just got to be careful. Like if somebody were to come over really quick on you from an exit ramp, like almost clipping distance, that's why we want you paying attention.
Wow.
Obviously, you know, you're going to need to help the car out. But for the most part, as long as it at least has about a foot of distance in the front, it's going to grab those brakes for you. It'll do stop and go traffic, so completely down to zero, back up to speed.
So I'm guessing fully equipped with that in, and how much is that?
Like as we sit, we're looking at around 84. We're going to get over one lane.
We're going to go to the right?
So
you want me to physically turn? Okay.
So you see everything goes blue, wait for everything to turn green.
Okay,
and it senses
red,
this
red,
exit.
red.
Yeah, so it senses the exit ramp. We're getting ready to get
I
off.
can let go again, right? No.
So when it's red, you can.
Okay.
So it's just letting you know that it's shut down. So we'll get off Lyndhurst.
So I can slow down.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's incredible.
And we'll just do that little loop again, and as we come back, it'll be a little longer for you.
That's great. They need to put that in the XT5.
Well, and they'll be getting ready to spread it across the board, but this is kind of the flagship vehicle for it.
Stay in the right or get in the middle?
Right's great right here.
Okay.
Pretty neat, right?
Yeah, that one of the interstates, that would be fantastic.
Kind of like I was showing, so if we hadn't been getting off the exit ramp, as soon as you got steered it into the lane, it would have gone back all green again, and you could have just let go.
Wow.
Southern California. So as we actually have a race today, I've been checking in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like on my car team, I get the heat because like I don't join them for the track events, and I don't race. I don't really race like on like the tracks because they always want to do track rentals.
Yeah.
So I don't bother with any of that. I don't mod. I don't do track rentals.
And if you want to do it again, it's
No.
you're good.
Well, okay. Well, all right.
Away from that light bar, and the sensors pick your
And
hands
those
up a little
three
quicker.
red dots that look like they want to come up. What is those?
The infrared lights on the either side, that's just helping to illuminate your face and helping to make sure, like, if you have
Where's the
sunglasses
camera?
or something on. Camera's right here
Oh, okay.
on your steering
That's
column.
weird. I didn't even see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's kind of incognito. It's nice.
Wow, that is deep. Yeah, when they put that feature in the crossovers, I know a lot of people probably want that, and I'm pretty sure the Escalade has to have it because a lot of people sit in
Everybody
traffic.
loves
They
the
want that.
Escalade, yeah. So it'll be coming to other vehicles. I tell everyone it'll just take a little bit of time for them to recalibrate everything because obviously.
And this bus is coming over.
Yeah.
Okay, I stepped on the I stepped on the thing and
we'll
went.
get over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would've
because he was trying to scare me, so I just.
He's like, I'm gonna test you in your Super Cruise. And then again, just the far right lane. Yeah, I love these cars. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah, and they finally they're comfortable. It's like
So
they have great leather materials I like, and you know I was we decided to get the material inside like this because you know we were going to keep it a little longer. The last one she had for 2 years, which before that I had got her a STS, and she had a fully loaded STS and it had like the caramel interior, like kind of like that last Escalade,
Yeah.
right? So basically, by the time we traded it in, yeah, it started getting like old and dingy and everything. I was like, yeah, if you're gonna keep this thing 4 years with this XT5, might as well get the dark colored interior so this way it won't like it, you know, it won't get dingy.
Yeah.
You know, because 4 years, you know, the SRX only had it for 2, so in that 2 years you really don't mess it up as much,
As you think.
you know. But really, it's fabulous.
Yeah, I was very impressed. Like I said, I was a little iffy in the beginning because I was like, oh, what are they doing with
gotta
another
get comfortable,
full-size
yeah.
sedan? Then I was like, okay, all right, I understand now.
Yeah, this isn't bad at all. And me personally, I'd be happy with the 3.6 in this. You know, I know they wanted to go to that turbo, but see, the
Yeah.
3.6 you can use regular unleaded, and that's the main thing. Like you can use regular unleaded. It's still pretty powerful, and you know, and to the left, right?
Yep.
It's still pretty powerful. You can use regular leaded. That's the key. You don't have to use super. See, I'm
You don't have
stuck
to use super.
with my cars. I'm stuck using
Absolutely
super
you are.
for everything. You know,
Yeah.
I like.
You don't have a choice.
But with these turbos, with these turbos now you got to use premium again. Me personally, it's like a car like this, I'd be happy with the regular 3.6. I really would. And that's really the key because that makes a huge difference in overall economics. It really does.
Absolutely.
Because it's like when I drive, a lot of times I find myself driving fast and I'm emptying my gas tank out. You know, so it's
Here
like
we
I'll get a
go.
full up, and I was like, "Oh my god, I gotta get another fill up." And not because you know the range; it's because I was just driving so fast all the time. You know,
You have the need for speed.
need for speed. Uh-oh.
Clap it.
Oh, they got the CTSV over there. All right. Yeah, this is a nice car. Really, really nice. Yep, so that's the CT6 Super Cruise, they call it, with the 3.0 twin turbo, very powerful engine. Very nice, very nice. Love it. As you can see, they're doing the CTS-V's acceleration. Oh yeah, the CTS-V's are really fast as long as there's no Hellcats around. Because when there's a Hellcat around, then you find out just how fast you really aren't. And I'll say this, to be fair, one of the problems that I noticed about the CTS-V when I did the acceleration test last time, the tires are too narrow. He's pulled up with the CTS-V. I think there's 2 CTS-Vs here. Got the V Coupe. V Coupe, you don't see those much. The ATS here, XT5 here. So basically, most of these are customer cars, people who actually bought one. CTS-V, LS Demon, huh? There's only one real demon, sir. And that demon belongs to Mopar. And that demon will deliver your soul to the altar of Mopar. Beware of the demon. I gotta say, I really like the design of that CTS. Or, you know, it's basically just a CTS, but it's got a cool paint scheme. It's a damn good looking car. So like, it should come like that. If it came like that, it would sell more. This is the ATS CTS portion. You get to drive both the CTS-V and the ATS-V. I did this last year.
But then they showed the parking assist.
This is the part where they talk to you about it.
Some other features, and then they let you do like an obstacle.
Yeah, so same thing.
All right, cool.
All right, you guys make yourselves comfy.
Yeah, now I have a choice about whether or not I want to drive the ATS-V. I just got out of the CTS-V. The issue is, I guess for liability purposes, they really don't want you recording inside the car because the problem is your camera can be considered a projectile. So, you know, if it accelerates fast enough, it throws the camera around. So, you know, that's just typical liability. So it's like, whatever, you know. That car has more wheel spin off the line than the Hellcat does. The Hellcat, I really am certain, has better tires, but even in the stock format, the standard Hellcat tires aren't wide enough even in the standard form. It really needs to be staggered, but you need wider tires in that back. What a way to spend the day. Okay, so now I'm gonna go over to the smaller ATS-V. It's got less horsepower, but both of them still have less horsepower than Hellcats do, so. Supposed to wait right here for the ATS-V?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, they have the ATS-V Coupe too. I think I'll do the Coupe. Oh, they're both all wait. Yeah, they have the sedan and then they have Coupe. I think that one's a Coupe right there, and I think that one's a Coupe too.
Oh yeah. Actually, sir, looks like we can get you in the black coupe with white.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Right this way.
Oh, good. It's a Coupe too, because
Yeah,
I didn't.
hop on
Wait,
in.
who's that? Oh, that's the guy who rides with
Yep.
us.
All right. Shotgun on you.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi. Did a lap in the ATS. And I'm gonna probably do one more, and then I'm out of here because my Alienware headphones just got delivered, so I'm anxious to get home. But you know, I have to say the ATS, really nice, really comfortable car. The only downside is the price, because I think the price on one of these comes out to more than a Hellcat. And that's really, I think that's really the issue. A lot of people think that the Cadillacs aren't worth that premium that you're paying, because a Hellcat's $70,000 versus a CTSV, which is $100,000 basically, or $90,000, $100,000 loaded. But the ATS is, I guess, a decent deal in the $70,000 range. But the problem is it's smaller than the Hellcats. Now this is, I just drove this black coupe, and I'm gonna drive it again with my man right here. And it's a fun little car, you know, but you know, the only thing about it is all I care about is straight line acceleration. And I mean, yeah, these things do handle the curves pretty decently. They're pretty tight to the road. The thing about it is, for street driving, and that's what SRT is always about. It's about street racing. It's not about track racing as much as it's about street racing. So the thing about it is, when you see me acting a fool on the Southern State Highway, I keep on reiterating just how stable the car is. I can drive with one hand. I'm doing 100 and something miles an hour. I'm driving with one hand. You know, that's what SRT is all about. But, you know, Cadillac, they really do have a great product if you're willing to spend that money for the great product, you know? They have a really good product if you're willing to spend a lot of money. So most of everybody who's pretty much lapping, unless they're really good at this and unless they're used to this track, everybody's pretty much running about 25 to 28 seconds. Now, if they drive slow, they're gonna hit the 30s, but for the most part, you're coming out of this in about 25 seconds. For the most part. You know, 26, 27 is about right, so it's not bad, not bad at all. So as you can see, we'll watch either the black car or the blue car, but pretty tight course. 26 seconds, that's pretty much what everybody's getting. So we'll watch that black one and see what he gets. When he comes back, I'll jump back in. Yeah, I mean, see, the thing about it is, yeah, this track racing is nice, but the thing about it is, less than like 5% of all of these cars sold ever see a track. People buy these cars so they can enjoy them on the roads and the highways. They don't buy these cars to go on a track. If you want to go on a track, you get like something else. You get like a Corvette or some shit. And then you gotta figure out where the hell are you finding a track. When I do my straight line acceleration, I have miles of highway, you know? So he came back, I think, 25,462. That's 25,462. Not bad. And I think the last guy was 25,614. You know, nobody, who the fuck is driving on a track this day and age? This is 2018.